I've got a question for you. It's 2026. We're rolling into the second week, and I'm wondering, what is different about this time around for you? That's a discussion on Chatting It Up with CJ. Let's get into this. Hang with me for just a moment as I ask you, what are you doing different now that it's 2026? I've definitely gotten older. I don't know about you, but this whole thing about caregiving is a reality that I had to live with over a course of probably 10 years, maybe a little bit longer. The intensity of caregiving for my mom was over a 3.5-year period. My dad, he needed help. And when I was taking care of him, it was on and off and gradual buildup. It did not become intense until 2019. 2018, 2019, and he ended up passing away in 2020. Now I'm on my own. It's 2026, and I'm asking myself, what is different about this particular year? Well, let's go back 30 years. 30 years ago, it was 1996. I was in a new relationship. Things were starting to change. I noticed that life was requiring a little bit more adulting than I anticipated, but I had something budding and something flourishing. I had a person in my life that we started a business. It lasted for 28 years. It was fabulous. And it was the best thing that we ever did. In the process of that, we purchased a home, made it perfect. Now we move up to 10 years later at 06. In 06, we started making renovations around the house. It was great. And then 2016 rolls around. My family had basically split apart only because my sister had moved out of the state of California and things were starting to get different. But I also noticed around that time that my mom needed care. 2016 was a time when I started to notice that she needed help. But I didn't live with her, and I kind of took it with a grain of salt. I focused more on my dad, who had just become a widower. My parents got divorced in the late 80s. He remarried, and his second wife had passed away. So a lot of my attention was the caring for my dad, making sure that he didn't feel lonely, and spending time with him, along with my life partner. But the things that I'm doing different now are I'm focusing on myself. I say that because after being a caregiver to both parents, having my relationship that I spoke of back in 1996, it fell apart. And I'm just left with me. I don't have any regrets. Matter of fact, I'm looking at it as a clean slate and a chance to start over again. The difference about 2026, and I say this to all caregivers, time to focus on yourself. Maybe you're not out of the caregiving mode at this moment. Maybe you still have things that you need to deal with when it comes to caregiving. But there will be a moment that you will have to focus on yourself, whether it be for respite time, whether it be for time to yourselves. You cannot neglect yourself, is my point. And knowing that you can't neglect yourself, you need to take things under consideration because your caregiving days will be limited. Your caregiving days are temporary. It may not seem like it while you're in the role of a caregiver. You may have built up resentment, maybe not. Praise God if you don't have resentment. But those feelings do happen. There's plenty of people that go through things and they say, man, I don't know why I reacted this way, but I just lost my marbles. I took it out on my loved one. I took it out on myself. I just couldn't focus. It happens. It's okay. But you have to remember, this is temporary. Your caregiving days will not go on forever. For me, in 2026, my caregiving days ended in the middle of 2024. Taking care of a person's estate, taking care of things that needed to be taken care of after someone passes away takes some time. That relationship that started back in 96, that person has left. Now I'm sorting that part out. But when that part is over, the only thing that's going to be left is me. So again, we come to the question is, what is setting 2026 apart? It's a chance for new beginnings. It's a chance for traveling. It's a chance for life to be lived the way you want it to be. Who's part of the plan? Do you have somebody in there that's part of the plan? Maybe, maybe not. But it's okay. The point is, you can focus on yourself. You can focus on the things that you enjoy. I don't have to take care of my parents anymore. They're good. They're safe. They've gone on beyond me. I know one day I'm going to be running into them again when it's my turn. I don't have to worry about my parents. I don't have to worry about my family. The only thing that I don't have to worry at all, actually. I just need to pay attention to me. And I will admit, it is very foreign. And most caregivers will say that. It's really hard to focus on yourself. But it's okay, because you could do whatever you want to do without any guilt. How am I changing? I think it's just the ability to think of only yourself. Some people may say, well, that's quite selfish. Yeah, you know what it is? I'm finally thinking about myself. Something I have never done. Most of my life, I feel like I've always been there for someone else. I've always wanted to be available for someone else. Maybe I was innately a caregiver most of my life. Maybe it's because there are no children. There's no relationship. It's okay to look after yourself. Give yourself permission. Give yourself grace. Give yourself some compassion. Things that you would do for another person, you do that for yourself. That is what makes 2026 different. There's a lot of things that are going awry in the world, but this is your world. This is your personal world. What are you going to do for you? You shouldn't feel guilty about it. It should not feel foreign. Maybe in the beginning, a little bit, but it's okay to be focused on you. And that's my message. The why. Why are you doing that? Because you're worth it. Because you are something special. Because you deserve it. You've given so much to another person in your caregiving days. Now, it's time to focus on you without any worries or concerns about other people. It's okay to think about yourself. Take that to the bank. Receive it as a blessing, because it is a blessing to have the ability to do this. And if you're in the middle of your caregiving days, I want you to be aware it is temporary. It does not go on forever. It may feel like it, but I'm here to reassure you, those times will come to an end. And you will find out one day that you can go back to life, not necessarily the way you remember it, because let's be honest, life changes after caregiving. For you, it will change. Things that you thought would stay the same aren't. It does something to a caregiver. You do change. but you can make these changes positive. And it's okay to pamper yourself, to pay attention to the things that you enjoy. You know what? You sacrificed a lot, or you are sacrificing a lot. Don't minimize that. There's a special breed of people on this earth that take care of others in a time of need. And as a caregiver, I'm telling you, don't minimize that. If no one ever tells you, I think you're amazing. If no one ever says it to you, I think you are an angel on earth. Not enough people get enough recognition for being a caregiver. Really. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching. And please remember to hit the subscribe button. We are trying to grow our channel and reach 1,000 subscribers. Now, for every new subscriber, these two nutheads right here, they're going to get a treat, so we will all be happy. Thanks for watching.